there's only one player playing the roles in the cosmos. All the roles in the universe are in the mind of the one player who makes it up, the creator. He creates all things passing by, showing, appearing, disappearing, with all kinds of forms and colors possible. It's one being, one soul. Like you are one person with a lot of clothes. And you can change this clothes for that clothes, but you're still the same one person, no matter what's around you, what dress. And that soul, that one soul, is all the same one soul, no matter what dress, person, form around that soul. That's why we can feel the connection between each other, because there's one soul, and there's no need to fight or to search or to look for something or to long for something. It's all the self, the same one self in that form visible. When I look at you, I see myself in that form. And when you look at me, you see yourself in my form. The forms don't matter, it's just to play. It's to realize that there's only one. And that one being is the totality, and it's full and rich and peaceful. And it's the happiness, the bliss. And you are that. All the forms are that one bliss. No need to search. There's no need to search for the self, what you are. You cannot search for what you are. Yeah, you can search, but you will never reach that fact. Now I found myself, because you were that all the time. There is only one. There's only one creator in all forms, visible as that forms, but it is the one soul inside, the one mind, the one creator, creating all this plane. That's to be happy. Be happy, you're home. This one creator, this one actor is moving in all living forms, whether it be a butterfly coming by from flower to flower, or be it a dog running for joy, or be it a director on a desk calculating how things will be well and passing by good, whether it will be a child on holiday singing of joy. It is the one creator acting in all those possible forms. It is the stimulator, the mover of actions. All forms are just depending on the creator inside that starts to make it act and move. And in all those forms, there is the mind, and the mind in the human form is directed to self, to be better off than others. That creates a sort of distance and separateness, while there is no separateness, but that's the plane, to find that out. And all living beings have that force inside to be, to last, to continue life. And life is all continuing in all forms and without form. But we have that mind that makes us think, separate, and afraid of losing that life and losing the comfortable way it is. It makes us selfish, but then it will find out that it is all the same ever. So that's the play of the one creator. Actually, he is playing with his own self in all that forms. In one form he is winning, and in another form he is losing, but in all forms he is understanding. That is the God, the witness, the wise, the wisdom that knows what it is and plays. It is not knowing, but finding it out. And that's the play. That's the outcome is the happiness. There's only one. There is only one. Oh my goodness. When we find that out, there is nothing but joy and goodness in us. You see, wherever you see yourself. It's the creation of the one beingness, Bam, in all forms, playing, finding out, discovering. That's what it's about. To be happy. Be happy. You are the only one. In all those forms, there is only one. In your neighbors and in your family and in your enemy, all over. That. Only that. That existence. That's the bliss of understanding. As a matter of fact, when you talk to your own creation. The creator speaks to the own creation of itself, or itself. You are the creator of your personal separateness, and you are the creator of your personal understanding growing to yourself. Creator creates the object, which is this body, which is this mind, and creator creates the growth and understanding, becoming himself. And you create this own body and all the other bodies, and the understanding and the cooperation and the working together and the seeing. There's only one creator in all those created forms. You look at yourself, you speak at yourself, you understand yourself, you reach yourself, you are happy with yourself, you respect yourself in all forms. And all of this is the play of the one creator in all those body forms. In the butterfly, in the dog, in the child, in the human being, in the friends and in the enemies, it's all one creator playing to see itself everywhere, and then no more forms needed. But maybe it goes on. No, who knows? The creator knows. Anyway, there's nothing to reach, and still you reached the self. That's the bliss of leaving and coming back. Well, there was no movement, it was only creation. It was only imagination. But it all ends happy. Happy, happy, happy. When you look in a mirror, you can only see yourself. That's normal, we are used to it. Suppose you look in the mirror and you see some other head. It's you. You look at you. Well, likewise, when you look outside, around you, you see always only yourself. This time with another form and another head and another color or form. But it is the self looking at the self. That's also when you look in the mirror, you look at yourself. But when you are 10 years, you see another self than when you are 50 or like me now, 75. It is always the self seeing itself, and the form changes. And also look around you to the faces of the people outside or in the family. You always see yourself. It is the self, the only one self being, seeing itself. It doesn't mention the form or the colors. That is something of the mind. Mind says, oh, that's beautiful, and that's not beautiful. Oh, I'm looking old. She's looking good. Oh, he's looking. That's mind, but that's not the self. That is the personal self. Go. And when that's gone, you see the real self. The only self. The only one. Looking at its own forms in all different shapes. There is only one. There's only one, and it is inside. It is hidden inside. So the play is possible. If everybody would look the same, there wouldn't be possibility to talk and to exchange conversation. You would talk to this. You don't stand up in the morning with a mirror before you and talk all the day to yourself. And then you go to the mental hospital. But in reality, you do all that to yourself. The self talks to itself. Maybe it's better to understand when I say God talks and acts with his own self-creation, with the forms he created. Like a girl with a puppet house, a house full of puppets. She makes it chip, 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 chip. It's one girl with all the dolls and the puppets. Chip, 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 chip. She's playing with that. And likewise, the God, the energy, the one energy plays chip, 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 chip. And we think we do it. And that's why we feel uncomfortable, because it's wrong. We don't do it. Not as this form, as the inner form. The inner self acts. God makes all the moves. And he does it well. There's only one. There's only one self. Wherever you look, you see the self. The self sees the self.